Live from Angleton, Texas at Wildcat Stadium, Coug Sportsnet presents to you the 6th game of the 2006 season for the Marque Cougars. They take on the Angleton Wildcats in the second game of District 23. Hands on the offensive line. Again, Haynes calls his number, has a lot of room, has the 40, needs to cut it back, and it's going to be dragged down and around the 45-yard line. Time for a fade. Haynes rolls out, steps, breaks a tackle, just throws the ball away, and it is caught. Ryan Goodwin with the reception, breaks a tackle, and down to a set. Handoff is going to be to Frank, and the power is going to work.
You did it. You said it.
11 minutes, 10 seconds to go, first half, and the Cougars put their first points on the board this evening.
My mama taught me a long time ago, when somebody knows who they're talking about, you better listen to them. So, Brandon, I got you this time. I'm listening to you. All right, yep.
Monroe in the backfield, and it's going to be Monroe, and Monroe is going to be swarmed for a big loss. And Monroe lining up outside, back to throw, and that ball is going to be almost intercepted. Bam Bam Dines had 6. Backs along with Haynes. Low snap, Haynes rolls out, steps back, has the man, throws downfield, and the ball is going to be cut full stride. Cha-ching! JoJo Florence, for the 9th time this season, is going to visit the end zone, and the Cougars stretching out to a 13-6 lead, point after pending. You could not draw it up any better.
Man, I tell you what, the way Dirkland rolled out, you could just see he was so intent. Everything was just right on the money. He zipped that ball in. JoJo Florence, we have gotten so spoiled knowing that anything in his general area, he is focused on nothing but the ball, and he plans on catching it no matter what it takes.
6'6" in the neighborhood of about 210, 220 pounds. He just let the physical Grant calling his own number, breaks a tackle.
Oh.
He gets hammered immediately.
Who was that, Bam Bam?
Oh, that was number 90, Raphael Guidry, and that quarterback draw broke the pencil of number 15, Brian Grant. He got hammered immediately.
I mean, normally when you have a collision like that, the running back is able to move the defender.
Grant hands off to Monroe, and Monroe explodes out the hole, and he loses the football, and it's going to be a Cougar ball. Marlon Pouncey, for the 2nd week in a row, is going to find his way to the football. DJ Monroe's exploded out in the backfield. The ball squirts out of his hands. Great play by the Cougars. Marlon Pouncey doing the right thing, just falling on the ball. Handoff's going to be Monroe, and again, he explodes, and the ball is going to pop up again, and it looks like the Cougars are going to get the football back. A lot of blue and gold, and the Cougars will get the ball right back. Last man under the plow. Looks like it's going to be number 22, Big Game. Now up to the Cougars and try to capitalize on this one. Handoff is actually going to be a toss by Haynes. Haynes got room. Haynes cuts it back in. Midfield goes to the 45. Still rolling. Cuts it back in again. Spill back to the 40. Finds it to the near side. Haynes calls his own number. Has room and no one's going to touch him.
Oh, yeah.
Cash that baby in. Touchdown, Lamarck. Dirkland Haynes had nothing but goal line in front of him as D.H. Dirkland Haynes puts it in for the touchdown on making 20-6.
He had another hole as wide as what you say, Brandon. Moshe Valley, the defense was sucked over on the far side because he had the hit.
Back in. Haynes drops back, rolls, steps, throws, pass Florence, and a first down as JoJo tiptoes out of bounds. Backfield. High snap. Curling calls his own number, and there's a reason why you bring him in. Touchdown, Lamarck. Cash that baby in. Monroe, the sole setback. You look at the handoff. Will bounce forward. Still trying to adjust. Handoff is going to be to Monroe, and Monroe is going to be stuffed again. He on the far side. Play action. Grant will roll out, and Grant will be sacked. Michael Sackler. Excuse me. That is going to be the Punisher. The Punisher was there on that one. Terrence Sellers with a huge sack that will throw the Wildcats back to the Lamarque 40-yard line. A loss of 12, and the momentum is taken out of the Angleton offense.
Well, I tell you what, and going back to some of the statements that Coach Irwin said about number 16, Terrence Sellers, before the season,
great back throws, ball is going to be
he has come so close all year long, Brandon.
James Thomas with that numbers play on the fourth quarter begins. Haynes gets it to Frank. Frank turns the corner. Frank with a nice stiff form behind the goal in the game. And it's going to be to Frank. Frank breaking tackle, still on his feet. Going inside to around the 16-yard line. Make it in 2nd and 6. Haynes will hand off to Frank, and Frank will blast it in, and you know that's the ticket.
Well, we talked about it that
And in motion is Frank, and Haynes will call his number, and that has worked all night long, so why not? Down. Grant will roll out. Down, and he is hammered.
Good
That
Lord.
is being punished.
Oh, good Lord.
That, my friends, is being punished.
Oh, I mean, I didn't think there was any way that the Punisher, number 16, Clarence Sellers, were going to get to him, Brandon. He was there in a blink of an eye.
The only thing missing on that play was the theme from Jaws.
Boom, 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 boom. I'll do it right now because that was a hit. I'm going to have to show that on the highlights. I can't.
Back to throw is Grant. Grant will lose the football and recovered by number 35, Quentin Jones. And who else?
The Punisher.
Gregory Grant's going to have nightmares about parenting me. Rolling it back in. Roll out, turns the corner, and we'll get a nice block. On his feet. A huge block. Now Joaquin Walker's taking into the situation. Hand up to Cams, and Cams will run forward, still on his feet, and he will be knocked down. And not play. Cams will bounce. And the ball was fumbled, and Jarius Curling is going to score.